पहिल्यांदा मी इंग्लिश भाषेत बोलेल, त्याच्यानंतर मराठी. वेलकम टू ऑल ऑफ यू. This great country is also passing through a crisis. Nowadays I feel there are so many things that are happening which we could never dream before. And at this time you all have arrived bringing peace and joy to all of them. So I thank you for that. The strife and the strain which is on human beings is perhaps because they are not yet worthy of God's blessings. Still, as God has created them, He tries to do His utmost to see that human beings are kept comfortably all right on this Mother Earth. He creates all kinds of beautiful things, as you see, and the whole cosmos is in unison and working out something very great today. This new revolution that has started very, very silently today is taking its shape and is providing a new future for all of us. You see those big, big trees that are on top of your head. And as long as you are sitting here, no fruit will fall upon you. It's not because I am here, but because this Mother Earth knows that there are such great saints sitting here, and she is not going to disturb. This place was called as Shri Gav, I was told, means the village of the goddess. And this fruit is called as Shri Phal, meaning the fruit of the goddess. But actually, if you see, a coconut is something like our sahasrara, and is very auspicious because it can absorb lot of vibrations, as if it has got its realization. As you people can absorb my vibrations, this fruit can absorb also my vibrations in the greatest amount. So we are here today in a very big way to advertise the coming of the new age, the coming of the golden era people have talked of. Here we are to say what is reality, what is truth, what is joy. Here we are to manifest that, and also to create a commotion or a movement in the cosmos so that this new awareness is established in the cosmos, which will enlighten this country and the people of this country. Also, you will pick up the threads of this movement within yourself, which is a very subtle movement going on. At this moment, we are in a strife of an intellectual who tried to describe Sri Rama and Sri Krishna in a slurring manner. And this is the time I want to bring your attention that if these intellectuals try to use their intelligence to bring down all the ideals which enlighten our path, which gives us the guideline and an aspiration, then our life becomes absolutely mundane, useless, joyless. It's very easy to condemn an ideal life, but to attain that life is very difficult. And some people, because they cannot attain it, try to condemn it so that they feel that they are no way less than those great lives. All these ideals are created, these images are created everywhere in the world by the divine power. And people look at them and think that these great lives are beautiful, though they have suffered a lot. But there's so much of deeper understanding, a deeper balancing, and a deeper love. These ideas are very important for human societies, otherwise they will be absolutely living relatively and they will have no absolute measure to find out what is right and what is wrong. In Sahaja Yoga, we are here, first of all, to get connected with God Almighty, with His power, the all-pervading power of Chaitanya. By that, we become our own master, in the sense that we get our own guidelines. If some Sahaja has not achieved that much, then is a serious thing. At least a Sahaja should be able to see, at the minimum of minimum, what is wrong with that person. To cleanse yourself and to put yourself right is, of course, a very important duty of every Sahaja. But these things are not to be taken as condemnation of yourself by any chance. And you should not be identified with those problems that you have, but try to face them and cure them. Many a times I have heard Sahajayogis saying that Indians are very simple people, they are not complicated, mother, so they can achieve their ascent much faster. But it's not that. It is creditable for all of you, very much, that despite all the complications and all kinds of brainwashing and all kinds of book reading and all kinds of so-called seeking and all that nonsense one has gone through, you have come out of it. You have washed yourself completely. And today you are there, united together to face all that is absurd, all that is false, all that is wrong. It has to be a very formidable army for us. Because if you see around, even in this country you call it not complicated, there are many who are all the time to complicate others and to destroy all their ideals, destroy all their visions and what? Brainwash them. So you have to be very alert yourself, and you have to be very conscious that it is you who is going to build up this great image of ideal people. Not one ideal life, but ideal people in all collectiveness. Now on your way to our tour, you are now on the threshold of entering into a new dimension, which is a subtler dimension, and this subtler dimension is within ourselves. And there lies your own being as your spirit. It sees you as separate. Yourself is separate from yourself. All misidentifications have to be dropped out. All kinds of misidentifications. I was reading one of the marriages list and all that. Somebody says that they will marry Indians, some say will not marry Indians, some say will not change the country, some say will change the country. Even after Sahajayoga for so many years, if we stick on to one country as our own, then I must say we have to give up those limitations. The time has come. Of course, you have the choice. Nobody is going to force you to do anything. But it also expresses your personality. That you still are lingering on to these small limitations. As I have told you many times, God created only one word. Of course, He created varieties, just to create beauty. But how blind we are that we think we are different people. We are of different countries, of different races, of different castes, communities, cities, then little roads, then houses. I would say we become from human beings to rats, and rats to worms, and then I don't know what is the situation later. Let's open our heart. Let's become great. We have to be like lions, not to be small and creepy people like worms. We have many worms everywhere in the world. We are specially chosen people to be something great. So open your heart. That's the main problem. This ego covers the heart and makes you feel that now I am an Indian, I am a Christian, I am this thing, I am that. Now if I say to someone you are not to go to temple, then I must be a very cruel person to say that, not to go to a temple. But they go to a temple and come back with such a big entity on their heads. Then they go to churches. The other day I had a very bad experience of a lady who went to a church in France, and she has become something like a minister, maybe something like a pope. I mean, something very funny, nothing normal. I couldn't discover it. When I asked, she said, I went to a church. Why? Because they arranged a marriage there. Why? Oh, they wanted to have a big social event, so they wanted to have a marriage. But you could just have a registered marriage, finish it off. Why do you want to go to a church where all dead bodies are buried? To get back some of them on your heads. So we have to be prepared to give up all these shackles of nonsense from our heads. All kinds of things there are. So much of conditioning. Come down even to the color scheme. Then it's all conditioned. This is too much. Not good. All funny ideas, and anything funny and nonsensical that comes up, such funny brains picks it up. The other day, I was telling a lady about her food, that a new idea has come that you should not eat any salt and sugar. I mean, just imagine. Salt is so important for our breathing. You ask any doctor, I mean, I don't know what's happening to the doctors also. And sugar is so important for our combustion. But anybody says anything, you people just jump at it, and you people just try to be impressed by all these ideas. And start torturing yourself. Last but not the least, I feel now, I've seen the program on Gnostic. Gnostic, G-N-O. And I was thinking, it comes from where? G-N-O. In Sanskrit language, Gnya. Gnya we call it. We call it Gnya or Gnya. Anyway, that means to know. Gnostics means the one who knew. When St. Thomas came to India, he came via Egypt, and he wrote all about it, what is to know. And he said it's a personal experience of everyone. Just he described all Sahaja there. And also he said, why should God make you suffer? He is the most loving and affectionate Father, blasting all ideas of Christianity. Also so many Hindus believe like that, Muslims believe like that you must suffer. So now somehow or other the exposure of the truth is also coming back. And also there is a kind of a turmoil going on. A kind, I would say, a tremendous dynamic effects are seen on human mind today, that it starts thinking, what is this? And you are the answer. You are the one who is going to convince them. And somebody was saying that, Mother, why not we make every year as a great year of propagation of Sahaja, propaganda of Sahaja, prachar karya. I said, all right, you want to make a year by that, if something happens, let us have. But like our 5-year plan in India, I don't want to do all the documentation and write files and files and files, nothing comes out. But today if you decide that we are the ones who have to manifest this greatness on this earth, we are the ones who have to do all this. How can we be weak people? How can we be possessed people? How can we be fussy people? How can we be the people who are not saints? We have to come out of our all pettiness, all our conditionings, and of all the things of our ego. But not through fighting, through meditation, through witness state. You have to be the witness. Now you are traveling. When you are traveling, normally the witness state is how to criticize something. They'll never see the good points, but they'll say, oh, look at that, this color should not have been used, that's not good, that's not good. What is good is to be seen. What is good in you, how much good you can have, and what is good in other people. This time, I'm telling you that on your way, on your tour, I hope you will all enjoy it very much more and you'll feel the manifestation of your spirit all around you, within you, and in other people. May God bless you.